The Gopher Coaches Show is presented by Window Concepts and Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union.
How's our top down here? Elite, man, that's what it is.
This is the Gopher Coaches Show.
Welcome into the Gopher Coaches Show. I'm Ahmad, Hicks, joined alongside KFAN's Gaard and head women's basketball coach Dawn Plitzuweit. And we have a special guest for our first block today. Grace Grocholski joins us, the sharpshooter for the Golden Gophers. Grace, thank you for joining the set. How's everything going on this lovely Tuesday morning?
Thank you. Happy to be here.
That's good. That's good. So before we talk about what happened in your most recent game, I want to go back this 9-game win streak. But first, I want to start with you. Grace, what's it been like in your junior season right now? It just feels like you've taken on a new role this year. You've expanded your game. Take us through your thought process on your thoughts about this season so far.
Yeah, I think this season the most thing that we're just focusing on is just having joy and having fun. And we've talked a lot about how you can see that when we play. And that just makes us more loose and just willing to do things for each other. So I think that's the biggest thing this season that we've all noticed.
How rewarding has this regular season been, given all the injuries you guys have been through the last couple of years, the ups and the downs, to have a season where you've put yourself in a really good position for March Madness and obviously the Big Ten tournament?
Yeah, I think it just shows how much we've grown over the years, and obviously like having that tournament experience the first 2 years has helped us, and just being able to adjust, and I think that's helped us during the regular season. So.
Dawn, I feel like when Grace first got here, she was known as just like a lethal shooter, spot shooter. She's knocking down trays. I feel like her game has changed and evolved so much. What has gone into that the last couple of years?
Well, this young lady puts a lot of time into outside of practice, and then in practice is willing to continue to grow and adjust and improve. And that really, it's hard to do that. You're really comfortable in one or two areas. But if you look at this year, she's not playing quite as few minutes in the Big Ten games, but her efficiency has gone up both in field goal percentage, three-point field goal percentage. She's almost doubled her offensive rebound output in Big Ten games, and her assist to turnover ratio went from 1.3 to 1 to 2.6 to 1. So not only is she doing more, she's becoming better at doing all those things. Plus, she's more of a vocal leader than she's ever been. So she's just continuing to evolve and grow and be her best.
I've heard, I think Amaya talk about that you're one that gets everybody kind of settled down out there. When you talk, everybody's listening. Has that always been in your bag, so to speak, or is that something you feel like you've had to develop?
I mean, I've definitely focused a lot on the understanding of the game. I feel like my IQ has been something that has helped me in every walk of basketball, for sure. Right. That's definitely something that I focus on, but yeah, they make it easy. So
what's it like for you guys going through that 9-game winning streak that you went through, more fans coming to the games and things like that, going from years past where maybe the support wasn't there, maybe you were hitting a little bit more adversity you couldn't persevere through, compared to this season having that winning streak? What was that moment like for you all? Yeah,
I think obviously anytime we have the fans there, it raises our level of energy, and obviously we were trying to get that ourselves, but it always helps when we have a big crowd at the barn, which we've had the last however many home games that we've had. So I think what it's like for us is just, again, keep having fun and keep putting our best foot forward when we're out there.
We're watching highlights from the Ohio State game, your second win over a top 10 team. This one was at home, the other one was on the road against Iowa. I'm sure they're both great. Every win is nice, but what was it like on Wednesday night, people that battled the snowstorm and the crazy roads to come watch you play, to knock off a team with that kind of pedigree?
Right, I mean, we knew what we were walking into, a great team that plays really fast, and so I think we kind of started out in the first half trying to just figure out what was going on and how we were going to be able to kind of get over that hump. And I think you could see in that third quarter just kind of settling in, keeping our energy high, and just we had everybody just making big plays, and I think that was huge for us.
Well, it's been fun, and there's been a lot more people at the barn for these games, and one sport in particular has picked up a new fan. Women's basketball had some football team members there. Darius Taylor was one of those guys, and I want you to take a listen to this mic'd up segment and how those two guys enjoyed their moment in the barn.
What's going on, Gopher fans? It's Darius Taylor, Theo Randall, and we're here checking out the women's Gophers basketball team against Nebraska. We're going to be in the front row of the barn. Let's do it. Let's check it out.
All right, bro. So this is what we doing? Look at me, bro. I look crazy, bro.
Here we go! Too far for to get live, though.
Give her the ball. No, she's not a post player, but she's about to get busy down there. Come here.
Okay.
Give me 3 of them.
Give me 3 more. Brown.
Turn me up.
All right, so normally football teams attract all the other sports and everybody goes to their games. What's it like when you guys see 2 football players mic'd up at your game in the front row of the barn? Coach, I want to start with you.
Well, first of all, I thought the piece is pure gold. If you want to be totally entertained, go online and find the whole segment. When Theo says, some of the fans chant, "Your shoe's untied," and then he says, "I looked down. Why did I look down?" It is just, it's wonderful. But their support is certainly greatly appreciated. But it was highly entertaining, too.
Theo knows ball, by the way.
He
I
does.
feel like he could be like a GA or something. I don't know if PJ would lend him to you, but just he was following the flow. He was calling out plays. He knew you were going to the left. That's pretty impressive, I thought.
I was very highly entertained, and I was impressed with his knowledge of the game.
Grace, thoughts on Darius Taylor saying you're not a post player, but yet you getting in the post and finishing with your left hand?
I mean, he's come to some games. I think that's what that showed me. But yeah, no, that was funny. That's awesome.
So for you guys, obviously, the university is catching on. People are starting to catch on to how good you guys are. The barn had over 7,000 people for your last game versus Michigan State. Not the outcome you had hoped for, but what does that say about the trajectory of this program and where you guys are headed?
Yeah, I think obviously bringing people out to entertain and just watch or have them watch us work hard out there is a big thing for us, and kind of just making sure we're focusing on ourselves during this time, because I think you can get caught up in a lot of that, and so that's what we're trying to do.
Coach, as you went back and looked, we talked after the game at Michigan State, and we had some thoughts and feelings about how things went down there. After you went back and watched it, what do you think the lessons were from that game on Sunday?
Well, I think we've got to work to be more efficient. I thought our effort was outstanding. I think we got 14, 15 more shots than Michigan State did, but we didn't do things with great efficiency. But when we missed shots, we got offensive rebounds because our young ladies really worked their tails off. So we've got to look at how the game flows. We've got to be more efficient on both ends of the court. But usually sometimes the shots that you take, your shot selection, taking care of the basketball, impacts your ability to get back and get stops on the defensive end too. So the nice thing for us is we have time to work on ourselves this week for a few days, and we haven't had that in a long time. So this is really a special time of the year for us.
Coach, I know you're not one for moral victories, but I felt like in that third quarter, the Spartans went on a run, got a sizable lead, yet your ladies clawed back into the game, got it within 6 in the fourth quarter. What does that say about your team?
We got to 6 a few different times, and then each time something just didn't go our way and something just happened to go their way. And then we get, so I think it's the resilience that this group has played with and has shown is something that's really special. I think in 43 years, I think our team has played in the Big Ten for 43 different seasons, competed. And the 9-game single season winning streak is the longest ever in our program's history. So that just tells you how this team, and you do it in different ways, and you've seen that over the course of the season for our young ladies. So the fact that they have figured out you've got to continue to battle and you've got to continue when things aren't going your way to find a new way to attack. And that's something that we did. It just didn't seem to go our way enough times in that Michigan State game.
Grace, we talked about your growth from freshman year to your junior year now. What have you seen from Tori McKinney in her freshman year to where she is now? She had a career high 29, made 5 threes again. That's the second time that's happened. How much have you seen from her in her short time on campus?
I mean, she just honestly does everything for us. Her ability to defend, the point guard and a lot of times a leading scorer for the other team, and just ability to get anywhere on the court and score. She just opens up a lot of opportunities for the rest of us, and obviously last night that was all her. We were all loving it. We were saying she was doing the best job ever. So we were just happy that she's taken such a step in so many different aspects. But yeah, defensively, offensively, she really does everything for us.
All right, G-Money, we have about 45 seconds left in this block. I have to ask you a question. Coach brought up her having aura in a most recent show. She said you guys told her she has a little bit of aura. What do you think of Coach's aura?
You be careful how you answer that. I don't know. You're kind of set up on this one right now.
I'm putting you
I don't
on
even
the
know
spot.
where you go with that.
Like you said, your minutes are already down from 40 to 38, from over the last couple of years.
Ouch. Yeah.
So what do you think about Coach's aura? Does she have aura? Does she have her swag?
I think it's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Short and sweet.
I put you on the spot.
Better
We love
nickname,
the
Donnie P or G-Money?
Ooh.
I think the story of hers is funnier.
Yes.
Like that, Amaya just pulled that out.
Your T-shirts are way better designed.
Are
Like,
they?
yeah, G-Money T-shirts.
You don't want a
G-Money,
t-shirt?
Donnie P right there. 2 superstar nicknames. We love them both. Now stick with us. We have to burn one of our TV timeouts, but Amaya Battle is going to join us on the other side of the break. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the Gopher Coaches Show.
Welcome back to the Gopher Coaches Show. Ahmad, Hicks here alongside KFAN's Justin Gaard and head women's basketball coach Dawn Plitzuweit. And we pulled us up. We had to sub out Grocholski, and we're bringing in Amaya Battle. Amaya, thank you for joining the show. How's everything going in your senior season?
It's going pretty good. Can't believe that was probably the last game at the barn, so that's kind of sad, but it's been a pretty good season.
Yeah, I feel like we just started having you on the show just a couple of years ago. Time has flown by. What was that moment like on senior night, walking out to the barn with the crowd packed and just knowing that would be your final home game possibly?
Really sad. It was really sad, but it was really cool to see all the people who came out and supported us. Not even just our seniors, but our entire team.
What went into your choice to have some of your teammates join you out there? I thought that was a pretty cool touch. So take us inside there.
Well, Nia, Mara, we all came in together, so we've been through it all together, so I had to bring them out. Tay, been playing with Tay since 7th grade. It's my dog, so had to bring her out. She's been along for the ride. And then G, what is this, year 3 with G? And she's just, I say G's a top 5 human being and just love G, so she's part of it too. Had to bring them out.
Coach, how does that make you feel when you see your team? They're closer than a team. It seems like they're a family when we all see them together. How does that make you feel as a head coach?
Well, that's what this whole thing is about. You know, Amaya is one of the young ladies who came to the University of Minnesota to build this program and to do special things. And so to hear that environment, one, to see her walk out with her teammates or family, but also over 7,000 fans cheering, standing ovation for Amaya Battle. I mean, it was really, really special, and they've earned that, and so it was really fun to hopefully have them take that in and keep that memory for a long, long time.
One of the things you've also earned is a place in the history books. You're now number 2 all-time for career assist leaders. You're sandwiched behind Lindsay Whalen, who we just saw, your old coach, and Deb Hunter. Both of them are hanging in the rafters at Williams Arena. If you look up there, I think on the east side, what's it mean to you to be sandwiched between those two greats?
Yeah, it means a lot. I can't believe I passed Coach Way, the GOAT of women's basketball, and I beat her at the assist record. But I'm still trying to go for that #1 spot, but it just means a lot. I think it means that I really came here and I did do something for this program.
Well, that's good. You guys have a lot of opportunities left still in front of you. One final game left. What are the emotions like in your head right now as you prepare for your final Big Ten regular season game and get ready for the Big Ten tournament?
It's kind of surreal. This is it. I still can't believe that might have been the last time I ever played at the barn. But just gonna take it like it's a normal game. I mean, we want to win, but not gonna get too emotional about it, and gonna get ready for them. Okay, I have to put you on the spot. Since that may have been your final game at the barn, what's your favorite memory from the barn? Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, okay, when Mara hit the buzzer beater against Lehigh, I think it was Lehigh, our freshman year. Yep. Double OT against Penn State our freshman year. That was good. That was really good. I think all the games we played this year were really fun. I don't know, but those two stick out in my mind the most. Probably the Gonzaga game the Gonzaga game in the WBIT was really fun because we thought we weren't going to play there again, and then we did. But I don't know. There's a ton of memories. That's good. It's a good list. Yeah, I'm about to say that's a good list to have. Good memories. Well, speaking of good memories, it seems like you guys have good vibes around one another all the time. So if you don't know, the Gophers have these pregame shoot-around videos that they release on their YouTube channel, their shorts and things like that. And in this video, things got a little interesting. We get to see another side of this Gophers basketball team. Take a listen.
What's your favorite dinosaur? What? My favorite! Mine's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Whichever one of my friends, Toy Story. One of my friends, her name is Savannah. T-Rex. She has dinosaurs, so she's my favorite dinosaur. Favorite dinosaur? One that flies. Pterodactyl. Your favorite dinosaur? Velociraptor. Have you seen Unite? The one from Blue. My favorite is a Velociraptor. That was the one from Jurassic Park. I like that one. My favorite dinosaur is the Brachiosaurus because it's really tall. That's not even a real animal. Chloe, what's your favorite dinosaur? Everybody's saying pterodactyl. Chloe, what's your favorite dinosaur, Chloe? I don't know anything about dinosaurs. What? Wait, there is a dinosaur in one of the Jurassic World movies that's my favorite. It's called the Indoraptor. It's made up though. It's not a real dinosaur.
So, Coach, when you hear these reactions of favorite dinosaurs and things like that, what's going through your mind about your team?
You should be with them every single day on the court and in film. That's what I think of them. But they certainly have a whole lot of fun doing what they're doing. Nobody said Triceratops, but I figured that was a no-brainer. So, we'll do some education.
Makes sense.
Well, Sophie last week, I think it was, not on this show, but in a press conference said she feels like if you removed one person from this group and this team, it wouldn't feel right. She was speaking about the chemistry of your group, 1 through 14. Take us inside that a little bit. Do you agree? Do you feel the same way? It seems like there's just such a good vibe with all of you.
No, I agree. We all bring something to the table, not even just like on the court, like off the court. We all just bring our own silly, goofy side, and it all just balances out and it works together. Like we wouldn't be us if there was somebody missing.
What's the best part about postseason play as you guys get ready to embark on this journey? Is it the competitiveness of the games, the turnarounds and lack of practice time, or is it just being around your friends and your family in those downtimes?
I like that it's a new season, it's 0-0, because, yeah, like whatever you did before matters. It gives you your ranking, your seed. But at the end of the day, if you lose, you're done. So it's 0-0, it's a brand new season. And then I think the fact that if you do lose and you're done, it adds pressure, so you're playing with a little bit more urgency.
Coach, you've got plenty more time with Amaya, obviously, because we're not even to March yet, but this is the last time she'll be on the TV show with us, I would think. What should Gopher fans remember about her besides giving you the most epic nickname, Donnie P, in your first meeting?
Well, that is really, really important.
Right. What's number 2?
That is number 1.
When you look at, again, Amaya and her teammates made a decision to come to Minnesota and build this program. And right now, Amaya Battle is one of 3 active players in the NCAA, all of women's basketball, to have scored over 1,000 points, have over 700 rebounds, and over 500 assists. When you talk about impact of the game, come watch her play. Tune in, whatever it is. But she is someone that is really, really special and someone that has done a great deal for this program.
Amaya, in under 20 seconds, what has Coach P meant to your career since she's gotten here?
She taught me a lot. I think she brought me back to the fundamentals and taught me how to slow the game down. And she made me feel like basketball can be fun. Yeah. Like you can have fun and you can work hard at the same time.
Well, we hope you guys keep having fun, keep working hard, and have a long postseason run. We'll be right there along on the journey. All right, so that'll do it for our second block. We have to burn another timeout, but when we return, we're going to talk about another Gopher and the special things she's.
You're watching the Gopher Coaches Show.
Welcome back to the Gopher Coaches Show. Before we start talking about the final stretch of the games for the Gophers and their Big Ten tournament, I want to feature one player. When you talk about being a great teammate, being a great person, sometimes you're not always judged by when the cameras are rolling, but what you do when the cameras are off and the spotlight isn't on you. One player who always shines a bright light is Nehemiah Holloway, and here's her story.
Whenever you see Nehemiah Holloway, you see joy.
Well, you're not going to find someone who has more energy than Nehemiah Holloway.
That energy isn't an act. It's a choice.
Being a good teammate is something that I'm really, really passionate about, and I know that it gives me joy knowing that like my teammates can count on me if they ever need me.
She learned it early.
My dad always used to say, don't let anybody steal your joy. Don't let anything steal your joy.
Not even when life tests you. Like the day her younger brother was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
When he first got diagnosed, people were like, oh, well, you have to like, it's eating habits and stuff, but type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes are 2 completely different things.
It was devastating, so she turned pain into purpose. Holloway works with the Breakthrough T1D Foundation, supporting families impacted by type 1 diabetes. And that's just part of her impact.
When I was telling my coaches like all the things that I have done, I kind of have to sit back and be like, wow, I've done like a lot of things. Like, this is crazy.
Basketball, classes, community. It's part of the reason she received the Jackie Robinson Community and Impact Award.
It's really amazing that I was able to accept this award, but for me, it's kind of just natural. It's kind of what I always do.
And when she hears that legendary name, Jackie Robinson,
I think difference maker.
He opened doors.
But then when you sit and you think, that was like, dang, like my grandpa couldn't play basketball, my great-grandparents couldn't play basketball.
Now she can. And she's using her platform to push for more.
You know, she's a political science major, so you know that what's going on in the world is really important to her, and she wants to have a voice to help situations improve. And so it's great to see her also receive that award at the same time.
With 4 siblings, 3 of them being younger, Holloway knows who's watching.
I want them to make sure that they use their voice, and if they want something, they stick up for themselves.
Joy, purpose, a difference maker. Nehemiah Holloway, your Jackie Robinson Community and Impact Award winner.
Coach, how proud does it make you when you find out one of your players are nominated for an award like that and then win the award?
Well, it's all her, and we're certainly very excited for her and very proud of her. But she's doing things to make a difference. And, you know, again, we have so much fun on the basketball court with her because we have a chance to see her in the dynamic plays that she makes, and we can show those in film. And then there are times that she's cheering for her teammates on the bench and, like, almost leaps over the floor and is almost on the court. And we show those plays, too. And so she's someone, regardless of whatever she needs to do to help others, she's doing it.
People, if they come to the games, should just watch her. We got a snippet of it there on the bench, and Bryn Sendon's right there next to her. I'm sure we'll profile her one day as well. But also, when she gets in the game, I can think of so many times where she just makes an immediate impact, gets a steal, gets a rebound, gets a tip, whatever it is. And the Northwestern game a year ago, I think of as a game that you probably don't win if she doesn't come in and give you a spark.
Yeah, she's someone who is exuding energy in all ways, shapes, and forms at all time, and whatever that looks like. And so it's really a joy to have a chance to coach her.
Coach, 15 seconds, thoughts on your final game and just knowing that you're getting ready for postseason play.
Yeah, this is an important time for us to really be in the precious present and to continue improving, you know, and to take what we've learned up till this point in time and continue to grow from that.
One final game for the Gophers. They take on Illinois this Sunday, and then they get set for the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis. That will be a treat, and we'll be there along for the journey with the Gophers. Coach, thank you for joining us as always. That'll do it for our Gopher Coaches Show. For Justin Gaard, myself, we will catch you all next week. You all have a wonderful rest of your week. Go Gophers.